everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. My name is Ari and I am the host of this podcast. And super quick, before I get into this week's episode talking about the author and the amazing book I'm going to review, I just want to give kind of like a little apology or like kind of just like a note of explaining. So if you guys have noticed, I don't know if you have, maybe you didn't, but I am now going to bring it to your attention. But the past few episodes have been a little bit like all over the place. So it used to be that I would post every Friday, and then when I started doing my author episodes, it was every other Friday because I needed more time to read the books and to edit. And while being in school, or more specifically high school, and just like coming towards the end of the semester, it's been a bit crazy and hectic. So for the past few episodes, my schedule has been like not really a schedule at all. And I do want to apologize for that. So I did keep to my every other week, but it was sometimes not on the exact same day as the week before. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that I am back, hopefully doing a normal schedule now. I finally finished my semester of high school, or my year of high school. Like I said, here recently it's been really crazy and hectic because I was taking my finals, I was studying for my finals, and any high schooler, or really any of you guys, if you are in high school or have done high school, it's crazy, you know, all of the finals, it's really stressful because it's your whole grade. So basically that's what I have been doing, and that's why I've been a little all over the place with my schedule, but that should be coming to an end now. I'm going to do my best to now keep up with it. I may even start posting a little more often now that I have more time that I'm off in the summer, but I just wanted to give that little announcement that I'm going to start trying to do a schedule now. I'll let you guys know whenever I have like a schedule kind of set in stone, or at least more reliable. So yeah, but now let's go ahead and get into this week's episode. And this week's author is Nidhi Chanani. I hope I said that name correctly. I'm not sure if I did, but I think I did. So yes, Nidhi Chanani is this week's author, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing of hers is a middle grade graphic novel called Jukebox. So I'm actually holding it in front of me right now, and I'm just like so in awe of the colors and the design. Like the characters are literally so cute. They have such big round eyes. Well, that kind of sounded weird. Everyone has round eyes. Like they're not triangles, but like they're so big and like not glossy, but they just look so cute. It makes the character look so cute. I love her style of drawing. I think it's so like eye-catching. It's really great. She's an incredible artist, and yeah, she also is the author of Pashmina, which is another graphic novel that I have not read, but I have on my Goodreads list to read, so I cannot wait to read that book as well, because this book, Jukebox, the book I'm reviewing right now, is wonderful. It was wonderful. I loved reading it. I read it in one sitting because it's, you know, graphic novels are pretty easy to read in one sitting if you dedicate like an hour or two maybe, depending on what type of reader you are. But this book was just so great, and like I said, I was talking about the cover. The colors are so beautiful. The illustration is great, and I love that some of it is shiny. So the name of the book, Jukebox, it's shiny. The two characters are shiny. And then something I only realized a few days ago after I was reading it was the little music notes. There are music notes on the book, and if you like turn them a certain way with the light, they like pop out kind of in a way, like they have that same gloss as the cover, and they're also on the back of the book, and it's just really pretty. I love that feature of the book so much. It's like a little hidden feature, so I do enjoy that a lot. It's like a little, not like a puzzle piece, but it's like something that maybe not everyone will notice, so you feel like special for noticing it. But like I said, I love the cover. It's so cute. I think it's so creative as well. But let's go ahead and talk about the actual story in the book and what you can expect from it. So as I said, this is a middle grade graphic novel, and this book basically follows the two main characters, and it's the main character. Her name is Shaheen, but in the book her nickname is Shahi, which is really cute. I love nicknames. I feel like you can like not relate to them, but like feel like it's like on a more personal level kind of, you know what I mean? Like you can connect with them more because it's like a nickname, so you're not just knowing them as like their boring kind of first name, but also like the nickname, which is something that like, you know, you earn in like a relationship. So I love that they had nicknames. And then it's also with her cousin, and her name is Tanaz. I think it's Tanaz. I hope I'm saying these names correctly. Jeez Louise. Shaheen and Tanaz, and I believe Tanaz's nickname is Abba. So those are both of their nicknames, and basically Shaheen is the main character and Tanaz is her cousin. So this whole story follows a mysterious jukebox, hence the name and also the cover. And basically in this like, I don't know, 200-page graphic novel, yeah, it's about like 200 pages more or less, like a little under, but around 200 pages, these two family members go on this adventure because Shaheen's father goes missing, and they don't know where he was, where he went, but they do know that Shaheen had just had an argument with him, and she did not want to leave him like on bad terms, and then he goes missing. So she feels kind of like the sense of guilt and like sadness and almost like anger in a way. So she and her cousin go on this adventure to find Shaheen's father, Tanaz's uncle. So that's basically what the whole story surrounds. But then when they're looking for him, they stop by this place because the dad, they all love music. Like that's the base of the story. It's all about music, which I love because I love music. I love singing. I love playing playing the piano. You can ask my family, I'm like constantly singing throughout the day. So I loved that in this little graphic novel. But the dad loves music and they go looking for him at this record place. And when they see that it's closed, they decide to kind of like break in just to see if he's there. And they find his glasses and I think they're cracked. So they're like, okay, this is a clue. He's here. And they basically go investigating around this record store and they find a big jukebox. It's like a huge jukebox. It takes a huge record. It's just like basically something that they've never seen before. And when they play music on it, it transports them to different times and eras in music. And it's really creative. Like I've never heard of anything like this before. I mean, like a record player, when you play music, it takes you to a different time in like history with the music at that time. So I love that. And basically the whole book is these two girls putting different music from different eras and different time periods into the record player and transporting them into each one, like each time period that the song took place in. And while they were in like the record player in that time period, they were looking for the father. And after a while, they maybe find the father, they maybe not. I don't want to ruin it for you, but let's just say it has a happy ending and it's really nice. And I just love that they incorporated music and all of like the different periods of music. But I think it was really nice to see like the history of music and how it progressed and also just like how different the styles were. And I just all around love this book. I think it was such a wonderful time. I had a great time with this book. Like it was so fun. Like I said in the one time I read it, wonderful read. I highly recommend it. So yeah, you guys, it is Jukebox by Nidhi Chanani. I do highly recommend you check it out either by clicking the links in this week's episode to go purchase her amazing book or basically just go supporting her by following her on Instagram. But yeah, so if you want a book that has family, friendship, music, of course, and then like adventure and just all things like that, then this book is definitely for you. I do really recommend checking it out, like I've said. So be sure to go check out this book, Jukebox by Nidhi Chanani. It's a great book. I enjoyed reading it. And yeah, I guess that brings this week's episode to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. I hope you go check out Jukebox. And book lovers, always remember, keep your head in the clouds and your heart in a book. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye, friends!